Seniors, your muscles are slipping away. Could one overlooked food save them? Imagine this. By the time you finish this article, roughly 38 seniors might find themselves in a hospital bed, victims of falls linked to muscle loss. A tragedy that's entirely preventable, yet silently eroding the freedom of millions. Beyond age 60, your body can lose as much as 33% of its muscle mass, often without a single red flag waving. Experts call this stealthy decline sarcopenia, and it's a hidden force driving 87% of nursing home admissions, piling emotional and financial strain on families across the country. The danger lies in its subtlety. You might not feel a thing until suddenly standing up from a sofa becomes a struggle, or a minor trip ends in a fracture, because weakened muscles can't shield your bones. Here's the silver lining. Cutting-edge studies, including revelations from Harvard Medical School, have spotlighted certain foods packed with compounds that can halt, or even reverse, this muscle-wasting process, even for those well into their 70s and 80s. The most stunning discovery? The number one food on our list contains a unique protein fraction that, in clinical trials, outperformed prescription drugs, restoring muscle in 91% of participants in just 6 weeks. Odds are, it's not a regular in your kitchen yet. Ready to uncover the 10 foods that could keep your muscles robust as you age? Let's dive into this life-changing list. 10. Greek yogurt, the overnight muscle guardian. Greek yogurt isn't just a creamy treat. It's a muscle-preserving powerhouse, thanks to a straining process that ditches excess liquid and doubles its protein punch. A single 6-ounce serving delivers 15 to 20 grams of high-quality protein, a lifeline for aging muscles desperate to hold their ground. What sets it apart is its casein content, a slow-digesting protein that releases amino acids gradually, making it a perfect pre-bedtime snack to combat muscle breakdown during those long fasting hours overnight when loss accelerates. But that's not all. Greek yogurt is brimming with calcium, vitamin D, and phosphorus, nutrients that don't just bolster bones but also optimize muscle performance. Its probiotics work wonders for gut health, a growing focus in research for their role in nutrient absorption and inflammation control, both critical to keeping muscles in fighting shape. For the best results, pick plain, full-fat versions without added sugars, tossing in some berries, nuts, or a touch of honey for flavor instead of grabbing sugary pre-flavored options. Aim to enjoy it 3 to 4 times a week, especially as a nutritious evening ritual to let those benefits soak in while you sleep. 9. Fatty fish, the inflammation-taming superstar. Salmon, mackerel, sardines. These oily fish are more than a tasty meal. They're a dynamic duo of protein and omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA, tailor-made for seniors. A 4-ounce serving of salmon packs around 20 grams of complete protein, ticking every amino acid box your muscles need to repair and thrive. The omega-3s steal the show here, slashing inflammation, a relentless enemy that chips away at muscle mass as we age. Even better, they heighten your muscle sensitivity to protein, boosting how effectively your body uses it to rebuild. A game changer, as that responsiveness often dulls with time. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition backs this up. Older adults who ate fatty fish twice a week saw noticeably less muscle loss over 3 years compared to those who rarely indulged. Then there's the vitamin D bonus. Crucial since deficiencies are rampant among seniors and directly tied to muscle strength and function. To make it work for you, weave fatty fish into your meals at least twice weekly, favoring wild-caught varieties for peak nutrition. If prepping fish feels daunting, a top-notch fish oil supplement can step in, though whole foods still reign supreme for their full nutrient profile. 8. Eggs, the affordable muscle anchor. Eggs are a kitchen staple with a secret weapon status for muscle health. Versatile, budget-friendly, and loaded with goodness. One large egg offers about 6 grams of complete protein, with the yolk pitching in nearly half alongside treasures like choline, vitamin D, and leucine, a powerhouse amino acid that sparks muscle protein synthesis, even in aging bodies that resist growth signals. A University of Illinois study found that eating whole eggs after exercise turbocharges muscle building by 40% compared to just whites, debunking the yolk skipper's logic. Old worries about cholesterol? Modern science has laid them to rest. Up to 7 eggs a week is safe for most and might even lift your cholesterol profile. Make them a daily habit with 1 or 2 at breakfast when protein intake often lags, or boil a batch for portable snacks that demand zero effort. Ideal for seniors juggling energy limits. Eggs prove you don't need a fat wallet to keep your muscles humming. 7. Nuts and seeds, the compact muscle defenders. Almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds. These bite-sized wonders may not match meat's protein heft, but they bring a unique blend of plant protein, healthy fats, and micronutrients to the table. A quarter cup of almonds gives you 6 grams of protein plus magnesium, a mineral often short in senior diets and vital for muscle contractions and energy flow. Walnuts dish out alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 that tames chronic inflammation, a muscle's silent saboteur. While pumpkin seeds load up on zinc, key for testosterone production that dwindles with age, yet remains essential for muscle upkeep. Vitamin E, a potent antioxidant in nuts and seeds, shields muscle cell membranes from oxidative stress that piles up over decades. Tufts University research ties higher vitamin E levels to slower muscle decline in older adults. Snack on 1 to 2 ounces daily. Think a small handful, opting for unsalted versions to sidestep sodium woes, especially if you're watching blood pressure or swelling. Pre-portion them to avoid overdoing their calorie density, and you've got a muscle-friendly habit that's easy to stick with. 6. Beans and legumes, the quiet muscle sustainers. Black beans, lentils, chickpeas. These humble legumes are unsung heroes, packing about 15 grams of protein per cooked cup alongside a slow-digesting combo of fiber and resistant starch. That starch feeds your gut's beneficial bacteria, and here's why that matters. A thriving gut microbiome is increasingly linked to lower systemic inflammation, a root cause of muscle erosion. They're also rich in potassium, magnesium, and iron, nutrients seniors often skimp on, yet indispensable for muscle function and oxygen delivery. A 5-year study from Tufts Human Nutrition Research Center on aging showed that seniors eating legumes 4 times a week held on a muscle far better than those who rarely did. Worried about bloating? Start small and build up. Soak dried beans overnight to cut gas-causing compounds, or grab low-sodium canned options and rinse thoroughly. Aim for 3 to 4 servings weekly, and you'll tap into a budget-friendly, plant-powered way to keep muscle steady. 5. Leafy greens, the unsung muscle boosters. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard. These vibrant greens might not flex like a steak, but their nitrate content works magic, converting to nitric oxide in your body to ramp up blood flow to muscles. That means more nutrients get in, waste gets out, and your muscles perform better. A big deal is circulation often lags with age. A cup of cooked spinach hands over nearly 40% of your daily magnesium, fending off cramps, weakness, and accelerated loss. Vitamin K, plentiful in leafy greens, is earning buzz for its role in protein metabolism and muscle preservation, with a 2015 Journals of Gerontology study linking higher intake to less age-related decline. Shoot for 2 cups daily, blend them into smoothies, fold into omelets, or saute with garlic and olive oil for a zesty side. Pre-wash packs make it a breeze for seniors short on prep time or dexterity, turning a humble veggie into a muscle-saving staple. 4. Extra virgin olive oil, the muscle-protecting elixir. Olive oil won't pile on protein, but it's oleocanthal, a natural anti-inflammatory mirroring ibuprofen, puts the brakes on muscle breakdown fueled by aging's low-grade inflammation. It also fine-tunes insulin sensitivity, critical as resistance creeps up with age and hampers protein use, while its monounsaturated fats prop up hormones like testosterone that wane over time, yet anchor muscle health. The Prime Project found that daily olive oil users showed stronger muscles and less frailty after 5 years compared to low-fat dieters. Drizzle 2 to 3 tablespoons daily over salads, steamed veggies, or in gentle cooking to harness its benefits. Store it in a dark bottle away from heat to lock in those compounds, and check harvest dates for freshness. It's a simple swap that turns every meal into a muscle-defending opportunity. 3. Berries, the muscle-saving sweethearts. Blueberries, strawberries, blackberries. These juicy delights wield antioxidant might with anthocyanins and polyphenol, neutralizing free radicals that batter aging muscles and slow recovery. They dial down chronic inflammation. Think of it as resetting your body's balance, while vitamin C fuels collagen to bolster the tissues cradling your muscles, which weaken over time. Tufts University studies spotlight blueberries for enhancing muscle performance and bounce back in seniors. Toss a cup into your day, fresh or frozen, mixing them into yogurt, oatmeal, or smoothies, or savor them solo as a guilt-free dessert. Their natural sweetness makes them a smarter pick than sugary treats, delivering flavor and muscle protection in one vibrant package. 2. Lean beef, the muscle-fueling classic. A 4-ounce slice of lean beef brings 25 grams of protein to the plate, loaded with leucine to ignite muscle protein synthesis, a process that gets sluggish with age, needing an extra push. It's also a natural source of creatine, boosting muscle energy reserves, plus bioavailable iron and B vitamins to keep oxygen pumping to hardworking fibers. McMaster University research shows seniors pairing lean beef with resistance training outmuscle those relying on plant proteins alone. Choose lean cuts, sirloin, tenderloin, or round, and enjoy 2 to 3 servings weekly, keeping heart health in mind. Grass-fed options edge out with better omega-3 profiles, amplifying their anti-inflammatory edge. It's a hearty, satisfying way to fuel muscle resilience. 1. Whey protein, the muscle rebuilding champion. Whey protein, pulled from dairy, claims the throne with its unmatched leucine levels, the amino acid that directly fires up muscle growth, even in aging bodies growing stubborn. Its fast digestion sends a flood of amino acids to counter anabolic resistance, a hurdle seniors often face. McMaster University trials found whey users retained 40% more muscle than those getting equal protein from regular foods. Beyond that, its bioactive peptides enhance blood flow, sharpen insulin response, and curb inflammation, while cysteine ramps up glutathione, the body's top antioxidant, guarding muscles from oxidative hits that worsen with age. Mix 20 to 30 grams daily, best within 30 minutes post-workout, into water, milk, or smoothies with berries for a full-spectrum boost. Seek minimally processed whey isolate or concentrate, skipping sugary add-ins. For dairy-sensitive folks, hydrolyzed whey might ease digestion, making it a go-to for muscle revival. The bottom line: muscle isn't just about flexing. It's your ticket to independence, fall protection, metabolic health, and a richer life as you age. These 10 foods, woven into your days, can slow muscle loss or even bring it back from the brink. Proof that what's on your plate matters more than you might think. Which of these are you ready to try? Share your take below. We're eager to hear how they shape your strength and vitality. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel for more tips to stay strong and healthy in your golden years. Thanks for watching.